Welcome to Autonomous DevOps Agents, a single AI-powered DevOps platform built for the GitLab AI Hackathon 2026. This project solves a problem every engineering team knows: security scan debt that piles up unattended, and daily stand-ups that waste 25 minutes of everyone's morning. We built two autonomous loops that connect and complement each other. The reactive loop, called SecureGuard, fires when a pipeline completes with security findings and fixes vulnerabilities while the team sleeps. The proactive loop, called StandupAI, fires every weekday morning and delivers precise, human-sounding updates before anyone even opens Slack. Together, they close the full DevOps feedback cycle. The reactive loop fixes. The proactive loop ensures the team acts on it. Let me explain how the two loops connect. Security engineers leave work at 2 a.m., and a pipeline fails with 50 security findings. SecureGuard's 5 agents spring into action. By 6 a.m., 8 merge requests exist, each with a validated fix for a real vulnerability. At 9 a.m., StandupAI runs. Its activity collector reads everything that happened, and surfaces those overnight misses in the morning report. SecureGuard created fix misses for SQL injection and cross-site scripting. Alice, please review the SQLI fix. Bob, please review the XSS fix. Nobody was paged. No meeting was wasted on recall. The green agent, shared by both loops, reports that 3 unnecessary pipeline reruns were eliminated, saving an estimated 340 minutes of compute per month. Now let's walk through SecureGuard AI, the self-healing security pipeline. Step 1 is the SOC Triage agent. It reads every finding from SAST, dependency scanning, and secret detection. It maps each one to the MITRE ATT&CK framework, SQL injection maps to T1190, cross-site scripting maps to T1059.007, hard-coded secrets map to T1552.001. Then it calculates a composite risk score, CVSS score times 10, times exploitability, times blast radius, times confidence. A SQL injection on a public endpoint with no auth gets a score of 95. A debug flag in a dev-only service gets a score of 22. This is not just sorting, it's prioritization with context. Step 2 is the threat intel agent. For every high and critical finding, it enriches the triage issue with CVE details, CVSS version 3.1 vectors, the latest CISA known exploited vulnerabilities status, and OWASP top 10 mapping. Step 3 is the remediation agent. It reads the vulnerable code, generates a minimal fix, parameterized queries for SQL injection, output encoding for cross-site scripting, server-side authorization checks for insecure direct object references, and creates a branch, a merge request, and a security regression test. Step 4 is the validation agent. It verifies that the root cause is fixed, not just the symptom. It checks that the exploit test now passes, that no regressions were introduced, and generates a security posture report comparing before and after. The result: 3 critical findings and 3 high findings eliminated in 4.2 minutes. Maximum risk score dropped from 95 to 32. Now let's look at StandupAI, the stand-up that writes itself. Step 1, the activity collector, reads every merge request, pipeline run, issue touch, and commit from the past 24 hours. It structures this per developer. Step 2 is the most technically impressive, the blocker detector. It doesn't just ask, is this Mr. older than 4 hours? It reasons, is this Mr. intentionally marked as work in progress by the author? Is this pipeline failure from a known flaky test? Is this review delay because the reviewer is on a meeting-heavy day? Rules can't answer these questions. Claude can. In our demo run, it correctly filtered 7 false alarm blockers while surfacing the 2 real ones that needed action. Step 3, the summary generator, writes personal stand-up updates for each developer, as if they were speaking. Not, Mr. 34 was reviewed, but, yesterday I reviewed Sarah's auth merge request, left 3 comments on token handling. Today, the pipeline failure on main is blocking deployment. Step 4. The delivery agent creates a GitLab issue for the daily team report, one issue per critical blocker, assigned to whoever needs to act, and comments on stuck merge requests with context. With a 2-hour cooldown to prevent spam. The green agent is the final step in both loops. It's our shared sustainability backbone. Every AI pipeline has a real energy cost. The green agent estimates the LLM carbon footprint using token counts, model energy per token figures, and the regional grid carbon intensity. It then identifies the workflow waste that can be eliminated. In our analysis, 3 unnecessary pipeline reruns on the same commit, a review round trip that could have been a synchronous conversation, and 2 merge requests that sat approved for over 6 hours before anyone merged them. The projected savings, 340 minutes of compute per month, and approximately 2.1 kilograms of CO2 equivalent, roughly equivalent to charging 250 smartphones. This wasn't added to tick a sustainability box. Efficiency and sustainability are the same thing. Wasted compute is wasted money and wasted carbon. Let me give you the headline numbers. For SecureGuard on a real pipeline run, 3 critical and 3 high vulnerabilities went from unfixed to 8 validated merge requests in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. The maximum composite risk score dropped from 95 to 32. OWASP coverage went from 5 affected categories to 1. For StandupAI, a 25-minute daily stand-up became an 8-minute review. 2 real blockers were surfaced that the team would not have identified until the afternoon. 7 false alarms were filtered out and logged. Both loops together, 10 agents, 3 flows, 0 automatic merges. Agents create, humans decide. The entire platform is built on GitLab Duo Agent Platform with Anthropic Claude as the reasoning layer. All tools are GitLab platform native, list_security_findings, create_issue, create_merge_request, list_merge_requests, get_pipeline_details. We use no external APIs. The demo application, a Flask app with intentional vulnerabilities, runs on Google Cloud Run, built with Cloud Build, with secrets injected from Secret Manager. Cloud Scheduler triggers the StandupAI flow via GitLab webhook every weekday morning at 9 a.m. The key insight behind choosing Claude: the hardest parts of this problem are reasoning problems. A rule can say, MR is 4 hours old. Claude can say, this MR is 4 hours old, but it's a draft with an active conversation thread, so it's not blocked, the next commenter is. That distinction matters. It's the difference between a tool that filters noise and one that creates it. That's Autonomous DevOps Agents. 2 loops, 1 platform, and DevOps that never sleeps.